Oh, whoa, hang on. No, no, no. Is that Bartolomeo's fruit? Is this Bartolomeo's fruit? Somebody put all of these fruits doing in Wano. Yo, Hegassen here, and here we go. One Piece Manga chapter 969. Fall of a Lord. Is that Orochi or is that Oden? And we see Gautier here being kicked by that cool looking marine with the big hat. The one who's like kind of like looks like Don Flamingo-ish. Gautier versus the Navy. Looks like it was quite one-sided. No love for Gautier, but let's get into the chapter. Last time we saw Oden rushing in to Orochi. We're going to see Orochi's dragon form, hopefully. Let's find out. And first page. Oh, we've got Oden running in. There is Orochi. The girl's running away. Wait, no, Oden, don't do it. And then we got like a flashback to like Toki. If you get angry over something trivial like this, the enemy will strike back again. Orochi, says Oden, and Orochi's doing he's acting all scared. Yeah, what's going on there? Is he been slashed? Huh? Says Oden. What is going on? We see Orochi looking. Oh, we see Orochi looking scared. Then we got some old guy crossing his fingers playing a shamisen, and this slash just goes, but it looks like, has Orochi gone flying? We can't see Orochi, but this slash has been directed off to the side. Huff huff wheeze wheeze, and there's Orochi. What was that? What is this? And he's slashing, but it's not. Oh, whoa, hang on. No, no, no. Is that Bartolomeo's fruit? Is this Bartolomeo's fruit? Somebody put all of these fruits doing in Wano. Has this old man got Bartolomeo's fruit? Yeah, there's a barrier. Is it glass? Doesn't seem to be. Get out of there, Orochi. Eek! I wanted Orochi to go dragon form. There is nothing to worry about, says the old man. Master Orochi, have faith in the barrier arts. It is! Biwa playing priest. Kurozumi Shimimaru. Or Semimaru. Kurozumi, related to Orochi. The barrier fruit. So that's Bonclay's and Bartolomeo's. Oh, and in the next page we see that woman. We see that woman. So, did these two like elope out of Wano, and Bonclay and Bartolomeo ended up with their fruits? This barrier, I still like that we're seeing the old devil fruits. Anyway, this barrier will resist any attempt to breach it. Your strength means nothing here, Oden. What is actually good is that we're not getting like, you know, when we got the ton fruit and the kilo fruit, we're not getting the same fruits repeated. We've got Orochi's crying. Yo, that's right. If you were a pirate, you should be quite aware of the supernatural powers conferred by a devil fruit. Old hag. Kurozumi, related to Orochi. Higurashi. You have powers then, says Oden. That's right. As they say here, we are sorcery users. And Orochi is laughing. Wah, wah, ha, ha, ha. If this was a problem anger and violence could solve, Oden, then all of the daimyos of Wano would have done it already. But nobody can kill me. Did you see that? Lord Oden rushed to the castle. The rightful heir of the Kozuki clan has returned. Yippee, we'll have a new shogun at last. I'm sure he'll drive out Kaido too. He'll kick out Orochi, so everybody is happy for Orochi to be kicked out. Lord Oden, I don't know why it happened, says Orochi. What? But I hear... Oh, is that Oden speaking? But I hear that my father pushed for you to be the Shogun's proxy, but only until I came back. So give up the Shogun seat to me right now. I had no intention of being the man in charge, but I know that I can do better for this country than you. And Orochi says, God, he has a big head. Mwah, ha, ha. But there's a twist. That statement did not actually contain the Shogun's authority. Kyo kyo, says the old woman, who changes into Oden said, it is good to see you back, Oden. What, father, says Oden. How are you alive? Kyo kyo kyo, says the old woman. What the daimyos and all those fools believed in was a person in disguise with the power of the clone fruit. Me! And she's like, ding, in the background. This hag, yes, it was all lies. Muhaha! The entire country believed it, and they all agreed for me to be in the Shogun's throne. In other words, I am under no obligation to cede control to you. At this point, nobody can possibly know what the real Shukayaki was thinking. And then Oden is mad. What did you do to my father? Did he actually die of illness? And then Orochi's got a glare. Oh, without not finding out. Oh my god, I've just looked at the next. Page. We've got some dialogue boxes now. As the crowds looked up at the castle, cheering the return of the Kozuki clan, poisoned arrows struck here and there as from nowhere. Lord Oden! 2 people collapsed, spitting up blood. They both fell blind. Eek, doctor, doctor! As the townspeople fled indoors in a state of panic, they witnessed amid the clouds rolling in the sight of an enormous dragon floating over. Well, that's Kaido, right? He grew from wild child to daimyo of Kuri, and there's Shinobu, then went to sea and travelled among the world's greatest pirates, returning many times stronger than when he left. Kurozumi Oden returned invincible and triumphant. In him, the people saw a saviour who would rescue them from a cruel tyrant. But within a few hours, Kozuki Oden was seen, stripped to his loincloth outside Shogun Orochi's place and dancing like a fool. Loincloth chicken wing stick. Oh, that's what's written on his loincloth. Chicken wing stick. What is going on? Is this the old woman doing? Orochi and Kaido's underlings laughed and laughed. He danced and begs for spare change and finally walked away. It can't be the old woman because the old woman's there. What is going on? The return of Kozuki Oden, the rightful heir to Wano, had been the country's final hope in a manner of speaking, but the people's hopes were betrayed, and their great disappointment eventually turned to anger. What did Orochi say to Oden? What did he say? What's wrong with him? So this is why everyone's getting angry. It's the foolish Lord of Kuri. That's Kozuki Oden. His fear of snakes gives him the blues. And there we see Orochi's dragon form. And if you laugh, you lose hoo-hoo. So this is like the propaganda coming out. Oden appeared in the capital once a week. Here he is again. To chapper about in front of the castle for scraps. Whether rainy or windy or snowy. Please, Lord Oden. Then we got his retainers there. I don't know what is going on. I dance in the buff every week and receive money. That's my job. Please tell us the truth. What did you speak about with Orochi? Why would you do this? Even the people of Kuri who believed in you the longest have grown sick of this. Tales of these antics in the capital reach Kuri too. It's the fall of a lord. So the fall of a lord was Oden. Whatever you do, don't turn out like him. He's pathetic, says some mum to her kid. A real samurai would rather commit seppuku than be Orochi's lapdog. Surely Oden knows. Orochi must have put something big on his head. After a year of this, which was 24 years before today, Oden received a newspaper. Who's saying this? Is this Kinemon? Oden received a newspaper from abroad courtesy of Shogun Orochi. He ran up and down the beach wailing. This must be about Roger's death, right? Laughing, then wailing again. Wah! The world was buzzing over the public execution of the king of the pirates, Gold Roger, and the allure of the vast fortune he'd left behind the One Piece. Sent all kinds of people out to sea on a treasure hunt. It was the start of the great age of piracy. Roger, you wonderful man, what a life. Oh, okay, so he's laughing and crying because he's sad and he's happy. Interesting. There's Kaido. Whoa. There's Moria. There's Kaido, there's Moria. In his youth. Not looking like a giant onion. Little bats around him. In the second year since Oden's return, a battle broke out in Ringo. The Gecko Pirates versus the Animal Kingdom Pirates. Beast Pirates. The grave of Ryuma, god of the blade, was ransacked at this time. All throughout, Oden danced, and all who associated with Kuri's foolish lord were painted with the same brush. So how did Moria get to Wano though? Was he already part of Kaido's underlings? Look at Kaido grinning. Shame we don't get to see more of this. This is something the anime can do. So I'm guessing maybe Moria was working with Kaido and then split off? Anyway, interesting. So it looks like whatever Orochi said to Oden means that Oden has to turn a blind eye to what's going on. There was the family of the Laughing Stock. So there we see Toki, Hiyori, Momonosuke. Do you want a divorce, says Oden. Is that a joke, or are you trying to make me mad, says Toki. The vassals, the retainers, the 9 red scabbards. And then Karametsu says, we've been familiar with your naked dancing for years and years, Lord Oden. Kappa-pa-pa-pa! It's nothing new to us. And those few whom he owed a personal debt. So there we've got Tonyasu. He might be a fool, but calling him Lord is more than he deserves. Maybe he knows what's actually going on. Who's this person? Hey, you better stay away from Boss Hyogoro, fool of a lord. Oh, okay, I don't know who this is. Stop that. So there's Oden standing in front of someone. Please stop and have some tea. Oh, yo, Oden is here. So I'm guessing this is like Old Man Hyo's wife. There's Old Man Hyo when he was a big guy. That damned Orochi just won't give up. I'd never work for a man like him. And then Oden says, well, don't put yourself in danger, Hyo. And the old woman, I'm guessing his wife, says, I was just telling him that your dancing's gotten so much better, Oden. So everyone who knows him is like, they must know what's going on. Or have an inkling. They're just complimenting his dancing. Please, ma'am, spare me. 3 years pass. The fall of the Lord is back again. Maybe people don't realise that what he's doing is for the good of the land, maybe? Who knows? Oh, he's looking a bit thin. He's not looking as muscular. Brachoo! This snow's a bit nippy. 4 years passed, and nothing in Wano changed. That Oden's so obnoxious. In the 5th year, the Shogun has come to Kuri, and there we see Orochi. Some horses, and Orochi made his move on Kuri. It's Shogun Orochi! So he's finally come to where Oden is. I would like to build a number of new weapons factories here, and I want your help, Oden. But Shogun! And he's stepping on Oden's face. What of the ships? You know. With Kaido, says Oden. What do you mean? And then Oden's looking shocked. Wano will be a weapons producer, ? Oh, and as for Hyogoro, he's beyond my means of control. So I gave him to Kaido. He'll probably be dead before long. So I'm guessing that's how he ended up in the prison. What? Says Oden. And then we got Kinemon and Kanjuro in the background. This old woman clung to him and wouldn't let go, so they shot her dead. You'd figure a mobster's wife, it was his wife, could have more self-control. Wahaha! Oden! Why isn't Oden doing anything? The man... we've got another dialogue box. The man who controlled the underworld from the flower capital, Hugoro the Flower, was taken prisoner when his followers fought back. A total of 16 died, plus Hugoro's wife. Give our boss back! This is confusing. Why isn't Oden doing anything? As his family and vassals had largely assumed, the great samurai had been shouldering some terrible burden all along for 5 long years. All alone for 5 long years. And this was the last straw of his perseverance. The big tears spilled from his eyes as the emotions he'd held back came flooding out all at once. The time has come to strike down Kaido, says Oden. And everyone else is cheering. That's what we've been waiting to hear you say for all these years. Now gather round and you shall bear witness to the once-in-a-lifetime uproar caused by Kurozumi Oden and the man whom all of Wano wept. And the man for whom all of Wano wept. Huh? What's this? Some local people. And there we have the 9 red scabbards. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is Denjiro there? Yeah. With him stood 9 men. 9 men, made samurai through his patronage. The hour was sunset, the sun crimson red. It shone like the flames upon these men, heading into battle, and the katanas they wore at their waists just burned just as brightly as with life. Okay, 9 red scabbards, red moon, crimson red. Afterwards, in reference to those red scabbards, because the light was shining on them, in honor of their strength and loyalty, people called them the Akazawa 9, the 9 red scabbards, and there they are. We've got, their foe was Kaido. They paid heed to no other. The story of their march is a thing of the past, sadly, and it ends in the public execution of Kozuki Oden. And now, dear audience, let not your eyelids blink, lest you miss a single moment of what shall be known as the Hour of Legends. Next chapter hits February 2nd, so we're hopefully gonna see this next week. There we got Orochi, Denjiro, looking a lot more like Zoro Sensei. Kanjuro, Okikonojo hasn't got the mask on. Kinemon, Kawamatsu, Ashura Doji, Raizo, Nekomamushi, and Oden himself. That looks really awesome. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay, that was not what I was expecting, and a bit confusing. What did Orochi say to Oden? It happened after they talked about his dad. When did this barrier guy and this old and the clone woman leave Wano and stuff? Okay, well that was interesting. Next week seems hype, but yeah, this one was interesting, I'd say. What did Orochi say? Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like, and if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!